Here is your summer king salmon update as we approach the midway point of the summer salmon season. Last year, the global harvest of king salmon totaled just over 4,500 metric tons from approximately 834,000 fish. Of this, around 4 to 5% came from the combined regions of Washington, Oregon, and California, or WOC, 31% from Alaska, 13% from Canada, and 10% from Russia. Last year's global harvest of king salmon was the lowest since 2018, falling below both the previous 5-year and 10-year averages. Aligning with reports that Alaska salmon are getting smaller, Alaskan king salmon have continued this trend, averaging 11.81 pounds in 2023, which is below both the 5-year and 10-year averages. In contrast, king salmon in WOC have slightly exceeded their 5-year and 10-year averages, placing them in the middle size range for the Pacific Northwest. The largest king salmon on average are found in Canada, where they averaged 13.35 pounds in 2023, which is below the 5-year average but above the 10-year average. In Alaska, over 70% of the 233,000 king salmon forecast has been realized, and timing charts are showing that we have now crossed the peak landing weeks of this fishery. The troll king salmon fishery started July 1st with landings to date of around 60,000 fish with an average weight of 10.9 pounds and dock prices about $5.99 per pound. In Canada, king salmon supply has continued to remain lower, with last year's harvest totaling 660 metric tons from 109,000 fish, which is about 5% below the 5-year average and 35% below the 10-year. Although forecasts are a mixed outlook, historical catch data may suggest 2024 catch will be slightly below 2023. Although most BC king salmon still remain non-MSC status, Oceanwise recently announced new recommendations for wild-caught BC salmon, including some king. For WOC, when combined, supply the lion's share of king salmon for the market. Last year's combined total harvest was just over 2,000 metric tons from 373,000 fish, which is 23% below the 5-year average and 46% below the 10-year. Overall, the forecast is predicted to be similar to or slightly lower than previous years, as Washington and Oregon are predicted to be stable, while California faces more challenges. Our recommendation is to make your commitments as soon as possible on your king salmon requirements. The smaller fish may create upward price pressure on larger sizes. For specific pricing, please contact a Tradex Foods representative. Keep tuned into our 3-Minute Market Insight by subscribing as we deliver updates on all salmon species as the season progresses. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This has been Anna, reminding you to buy smart and eat more seafood.